Still I'm called by drops. In high of your buttercup, dear little buttercup, sailors should never be shy. So high of your buttercup, poor little buttercup, come of your buttercup pie.
Aye, little buttercup, and well called, for you're the rosiest, the roundest, and the reddest beauty in all Spithead.
Aye.
Red, am I? And round, and rosy. Maybe, for I have dissembled well. But Darky, my merry friend, hast ever thought that beneath a gay and frivolous exterior there may lurk a canker worm, which is slowly but surely eating its way into one's very heart?
No, Minas, I can't say I ever thought that.
I've thought it often.
Oh, yes! You look like it! What's the matter with the man? Isn't he well?
Oh, don't take no heed of him. That's only poor Dick Deadeye.
I say, it's a beast of a name, ain't it? Dick Deadeye.
It's not a nice name.
Well, I'm ugly too, ain't I?
You are certainly plain.
I'm three-cornered too, ain't I?
You are rather triangular.
Ah, that's it! I'm ugly and they hate me for it. For you'll hate me, don't you?
We do.
There.
Well, Dick, we wouldn't go for to hurt any fellow creature's feelings, but you can't expect a chap with such a name as Dick Deadeye to be a popular character now, can you?
No,
It's asking too much, ain't it?
it is. From such a face and form as mine, even the noblest sentiments sound like the black utterances of a depraved imagination. It's human nature, I'm resigned.
But tell me, who's the youth whose faltering feet with difficulty bear him on his horse?
That is the smartest lad in all the fleet, Rafe Rackstraw.
Rafe, that name! Remorse, remorse.
Bright ray, and told his tale in his own melodious way. He sang of well a day. He sang of well a day. Although the veil for the mountain vainly sighed, to his humble well the echoing hills replied. They sang of well a day. They sang of well a day. I know the value of a kindly chorus, but choruses yield little consolation when we have pain and sorrow too before us. I love and love, alas, above my station.
He loves and loves a lass above his station.
Yes, yes, the lass is much above his station. A maid a bud of blushing beauty, for whom proud noble sired with each other vie to do her menial's duty. To do her menial's duty. A suitor lowly born, with hopeless passion torn, and poor beyond denying, has dared for her to pine, at whose exalted shrine a world of wealth is sighing. A world of wealth is sighing. Unlearned he naught save that which love had taught, for love had been his tutor. Oh, pity, pity me, a captain's daughter she, and I, that lowly suitor. And pity, pity me, a captain's daughter she, and I, that lowly suitor.
Ah, me poor lad, you've climbed too high. Our worthy captain's child won't have nothing to say to a poor chap like you. Will she, lads?
No. Captain's daughters don't marry foremast hands.
Shame, shame! Dick Jedi, them sentiments of yours are a disgrace to our common nature.
But it's a strange anomaly that the daughter of a man who hails from the quarterdeck may not love another who lays out on the foreyard arm. For a man is but a man, whether he hoists his flag at the main truck or his slacks on the main deck.
Aye. It's a queer world.
Dick Deadeye, I do not mean to press hardly upon you, but such a revolutionary sentiment is enough to make an honest sailor shudder. See?
Me lads, our gallant captain has come on deck. Let us greet him as so brave an officer and so gallant a seaman deserves.
My gallant crew, good morning.
Sir, good morning.
I hope you're all quite well.
Quite well. And you, sir?
I am in reasonable health and happy to meet you all once more.
You do us proud, sir.
I am the captain of the Pinafore.
And a right good captain, too.
You're very, very good, and be it understood, I command a right good crew.
We're very, very good, and be it understood, he commands a right good crew.
Though related to a peer, I can hand reef and steer, or ship a salvagee. I'm never known to quail at the fury of a gale, and I'm never ever sick at sea.
What never?
No, never.
What never?
Hardly ever.
He's hardly ever sick at sea. And give three cheers and one cheer more for the hardy captain of the Pinafore. And give three cheers and one cheer more for the captain of the Pinafore.
I do my best to satisfy you all.
And with you we're quite content.
You're exceedingly polite, and I think it's only right to return the compliment.
We're exceedingly polite, and we think it's only right to return the compliment.
Hard language or abuse I never ever use, whatever the emergency. Though bother it I may occasionally say, I never use a big D.
What never?
No, never.
What never?
Well, hardly ever.
Hardly ever swears a big D. Then give three cheers and one cheer more for the well-bred captain of the Pinafore. Then give three cheers and one cheer more for the captain of the Pinafore.
You are sad, the silent eloquence of yonder tear that trembles on
Little Buttercup, I'm sad and sorry. My daughter Josephine, the fairest flower that ever blossomed on ancestral timber, is sought in marriage by Sir Joseph Porter, our Admiralty's first lord. But for some reason, she doesn't seem to tackle kindly to it.
Oh, poor Sir Joseph. Oh, I know too well the anguish of a heart that loves but vainly. But see, here comes your most attractive daughter. I go, farewell.
A plump and pleasing person.
Sorry, O Lord, who loves you well, who never heard that loves but vainly. Sad are the signs that mourn the spell, hearted by eyes that speak too plainly. Sorry, O Lord, who loves you well, heavy the heart that holds but vainly. Heavy the sorrow that mars the head, when love is alive and hope is dead, when love is alive and hope is Sad is the hour when sets the sun, dark as the night to words for daughters. When to the ark the wearied one flies from the empty waste of waters. Sad is the hour when sets the sun, dark is the night to words for daughters. Heavy the sorrow that mars the head, when love is alive and hope is dead, when love is alive and
My child, I grieve to see that you are prey to melancholy. You should look your best today, for Sir Joseph Porter, KCB, will be here this afternoon to claim your promised hand.
Oh, Father, your words cut me to the quick. I can esteem, reverence, venerate Sir Joseph, for I know that he is a great and good man. But oh, I cannot love him. My heart is already given.
It is then as I have feared. Given? And to whom? Not to some gilded lordling?
No, Father. The object of my love is no lordling. Oh, pity me, for he's but a poor sailor on board your own ship.
Impossible!
Yes, it is true. Too true.
Common sailor, oh, fie.
I blush for the weakness that allows me to cherish such a passion. I hate myself when I think to the depths of which I have stooped, to thinking so tenderly of one so ignobly born. But, oh, I love him. I love him. I love him.
Oh, come, my child, let us talk this over. In a matter of the heart, I would not coerce my daughter. I place but little value on rank or wealth, but the line must be drawn somewhere. A man in that station may be brave and worthy, but at every step he would commit solecisms that society would never pardon.
I have thought of this night and day. But fear not, father. I have a heart, and therefore I love. But I am your daughter, and therefore I am proud. Though I carry my love with me to the tomb, he shall never, never know it.
You are my daughter, after all. But see, Sir Joseph's barge approaches, manned by 12 trusty oarsmen, and accompanied by the admiring crowd of sisters, cousins, and aunts that attend him wherever he goes. Retire, my daughter, to your cabin. Take this, his photograph, with you. It may help to bring you to a more reasonable frame of mind.
My own thoughts for father.
Sir Joseph's barge is seen, and a crowd of blushing beauty. We hope he'll find us clean, and attentive to our duty. We sail the ocean blue, and our saucy ships of beauty. We're sober, sober men and true, and attentive to our duty. Sober, sober men and true. We're smart and sober men, and quite devoid of fear. In all the royal men, we're not so smart as we are.
Really tripping, lightly skipping, walk the maidens to the shipping. Really tripping, lightly skipping, walk the maidens to the shipping.
Flags and guns and pennants dipping, all the ladies love the shipping.
Sailors rightly, always rightly, welcome ladies so politely.
Ladies who can smile so brightly, sailors welcome most politely, welcome most politely.
Sailors rightly, always rightly, welcome ladies so politely. Gilbert
Shepherds of the land, and white devoid as she are, we have a royal land, and not so smart as she are. Ladies who can smile so brightly, sailors welcome most politely. Most politely, gaily, tripping, lightly, skipping. Sailors always welcome ladies most politely.
Now give 3 cheers, I lead the way. Hurrah, hurrah,
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Queen's Navy, whose praise Great Britain loudly chants.
And we are his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
And they are his sisters and his cousins and his aunts. His sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
When at anchor here I ride, my bosom swells with pride, and I snap my fingers at the foeman's taunt.
So do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
And so do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts. His sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
But when the breezes blow, I generally go below and seek the seclusion that a cabin grants.
So do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
And so do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
And so do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts. His sisters and his cousins will be records of their cousins and his aunts.
When I was a lad, I served a term as office boy to an attorney's firm. I cleaned the windows and I swept the floors. I polished up the handle on the big front door. I polished up the handle so carefully that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
He polished up the handle so carefully that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
As office boy, I made such a mark that they gave me the post of a junior clerk. I served the rates with a smile so bland, and I copied all the letters in a big round hand. I copied all the letters in a hand so free that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
He copied all the letters in a hand so free that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
In serving writs, I made such a name that an articled clerk I soon became. I wore clean collars and a brand new suit for the pass examination at the instant due. That pass examination did so well for me that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
That pass examination did so well for me that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
Of legal knowledge, I acquired such a grip that they took me into the partnership. And that junior partnership, I mean, was the only ship I ever had seen.
Was the only ship he ever had seen.
But that kind of ship so suited me that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
But that sort of ship so suited me that now he is the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
I grew so rich that I was sent by a pocket borough into Parliament. I always voted at my party's call, and I never thought of thinking for myself at all. I thought so little they rewarded me by making me the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
He thought so little they rewarded me by making me the ruler of the Queen's Navy.
Now, landsmen all, whoever you may be, if you want to rise to the top of the tree, if your soul isn't fettered to an office stool, be careful to be guided by this golden rule.
Be careful to be guided by this golden rule.
Stick close to your desks and never go to sea. And you all may be rulers of the Queen's Navy.
Stick close to your desk and never go to sea, and you all may be rulers of the Queen's Navy.
You've a remarkably fine crew, Captain Corcoran.
It is a fine crew, Sir Joseph.
Yes, a British sailor is a splendid fellow, Captain Corcoran.
A splendid fellow indeed, Sir Joseph.
I trust you treat your crew kindly, Captain Corcoran.
Indeed, I hope so, Sir Joseph.
Never forget that they are the bulwarks of England's greatness, Captain Corcoran.
So I have always considered them, Sir Joseph.
No bullying, I trust, no strong language of any kind.
Oh, never, Sir Joseph.
Oh, never.
Well, hardly ever, Sir Joseph. They are an excellent crew and do their work thoroughly without.
Don't patronize them, sir. Pray don't patronize them.
Certainly not, Sir Joseph.
That you are their captain is an accident of birth. I cannot allow these noble fellows to be patronized, because an accident of birth has placed you above them and them below you.
I am the last person to insult a British sailor, Sir Joseph.
You are the last person who did, Captain Corcoran. Desire that splendid seaman to step forward. Oh, the other splendid seaman.
Reef straw, 3 paces to the front, march.
If what?
I beg your pardon, I don't think I understand you.
If you please.
Yes, of course. If you please.
You're a remarkably fine fellow.
Yes, Your Honor.
First-rate seaman, I'll be bound.
There's not a finer topman in all the Navy, Your Honor. Dare I say it, you shouldn't.
Not at all. Proper self-respect, nothing more. Can you dance a hornpipe?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, pity. All sailors should dance hornpipes. I will teach you one this evening after dinner. Now tell me, don't be afraid. How does your captain treat you, eh?
A finer captain doesn't walk the deck, Your Honor.
Aye, aye! Oh, good. I like to hear you speak well of your commanding officer. I dare say he doesn't deserve it, but still it does you credit. Can you sing?
I can hum a little, Your Honor.
Then hum this at your leisure. It is a song that I've composed for the use of the Royal Navy, designed to encourage independence of thought and action among the lower branches of the service, and to teach the principle that a British sailor is any man's equal, except in mind. Captain Corcoran, a word with you in your cabin on a tender and sentimental subject.
Aye, aye, Sir Joseph. Bosun, in commemoration of this joyous occasion, see to it that extra grog is passed out to the ship's company at 7 bells.
Beg pardon. If what, Your Honor?
If what? I don't think I understand you.
If you please, Your Honor.
What? The gentleman is quite right. If you please.
If you please!
For I hold that on the seas, the expression, if you please, a particularly gentlemanly tone and plan.
And so do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts.
And so do his sisters and his cousins and his aunts. His sisters and his cousins will be reconciled by cousins and his aunts.
Ah, Sir Joseph is a true gentleman, courteous and considerate to the very humblest.
True, but we are not the very humblest. Sir Joseph has made our true position clear to us. As he says, a British seaman is any man's equal.
Excepting his.
And if Sir Joseph is to say it, is it not our duty to believe him?
Well spoke, well spoke.
You're on a wrong tack, and so is he. He means well, but he don't know. When people have to take orders from other people, equality's out of the question.
Horrible! Horrible! Dick Deadeye, if you go for to infuriate this here ship's company too far, I won't answer for being able to hold them in. I'm shocked, that's what I am. Shocked!
Messmates, my mind's made up. I'll go to the captain's daughter and I'll tell her, like an honest sailor, of the honest love that I have for her.
Aye.
It's not my love as good as another's. It's not my heart as true as another's. Have I not got hands and eyes and ears and limbs like another? True, I lack birth.
You've a berth on board this very ship.
Well spoke, I had forgotten that. Messmates, what do you say? Do you approve of my determination?
We do. I don't.
Oh, what's to be done with this here oakless chap? Let us sing him this song that Sir Joseph has kindly composed for us. Perhaps it'll bring this here miserable creature to a proper state of mind.
A British tongue is a soaring soul, as free as a mountain bird. His energetic fist should be ready to resist a dictatorial word. No, his hand should pat
And his lip should curl,
His cheeks should play,
and his brow should furl,
his bosom should heave,
and his heart should glow,
and his fist be ever ready for a knock. His nose should pant, and his lips should curl, his cheeks should flame, and his brow should furl, his bosom should heave, and his heart should glow, and his fist be ever ready for a knockdown blow.
His eyes should flash with a neon fire, his brow with scorn be wrong. He never should bow down to a domineering crown or the tang of a tyrant tongue.
His foot should stamp,
and his throat should growl,
his hair should swirl,
and his face should scowl,
his eyes should flash,
and his breast protrude, and this should be his customary attitude.
His foot should stamp, his throat should growl, his hair should twirl, his face should scowl, his eyes should flash, and his breast protrude, and this should be his customary attitude. His attitude, his attitude, his attitude.
It is useless. Sir Joseph's attentions nauseate me. I know that he is a truly great and good man, for he told me so himself. Yet, his must be a mind of no common order, or he would not dare teach my dear father to dance a hornpipe on the cabin table. Right, Rackstraw!
I, lady, no other than Paul Backstraw.
How my heart beats. And why, Paul Ray?
Oh, I'm poor in essence of happiness, milady. Rich only in never-ending unrest. In me, there meet a combination of antithetical elements that are at eternal war with one another, driven hither by objective influences, thither by subjective emotions. Oh, wafted one moment into blazing day by mocking hope, plunged the next into the Sumerian darkness of tangible despair. Oh, I am but a living ganglion of irreconcilable antagonisms. I hope I make myself clear, milady.
Perfectly. His simple eloquence goes to my heart. Oh, if I dared. But no, the thought is madness. Dismiss these foolish fancies. They torture you but needlessly. Come, make one effort.
I will. What? Josephine!
Sir!
I. Were it that Jove's army were launched at the head of the audacious mortal whose lips, unhallowed by relationship, dared to breathe that precious word. Oh, yet I would breathe it once, and then perchance be silent evermore. Josephine, in one brief breath, I shall concentrate the hopes, the doubts, the anxious fears of 6 weary months. Josephine, I am a British sailor, and I love you.
Sir, this audacity! Oh, my heart, my beating heart. This unwarrantable presumption on the part of a common sailor. Common? Oh, the irony of the word. Oh, sir, you forget the disparity in our ranks.
No, I forget nothing, haughty lady. Oh, I love you desperately. My heart is in your hands. I lay it at your feet. Give me hope. And what I lack in education and polite accomplishments, that I will endeavor to acquire. Drive me to despair. And in death alone shall I find consolation. I am proud and I cannot stoop to implore. I have spoken and I await your word.
Then you shall not wait long. Your proffered love, I haughtily reject. Go, sir, and learn to cast your eyes on some village maiden in your own poor rank. They should be lowered before your captain's daughter. Remember, audacious star, you sewer from pressing. Remember what you are and whom addressing. Refrain, audacious star, you sit from pressing. Remember what you are and whom addressing. Refrain,
audacious time. Remember what you are. I'd laugh my rank to scorn in union holy. Why he more highly born, or I more lowly? I'd laugh my rank to scorn in union holy. Why he more
Lady, have your way, unfeeling beauty. You speak and I obey, it is my duty. I am the lowly star that sails the water, and you, proud maiden, are my captain's daughter. Proud lady, have your way, you speak and I obey. My heart with anguish torn bows down before her. She laughs my love to scorn, yet I adore her. My heart with anguish torn bows down before her. She laughs my love to scorn, yet I adore her. Lady, have your way, unfeeling beauty. My heart with anguish torn bows down before her. She laughs my love to scorn, Can I survive this overbearing, or live a life of mad despairing? My poor love despised, rejected. No, no, it's not to be expected. Messmates ahoy, come here, come here.
Aye, what cheer, what cheer. Now tell us, pray without delay, what does she say? What cheer, what cheer.
The maiden treats my suit with scorn, rejects my humble gift. Milady, she says I am ignobly born, and cuts my hopes adrift. Milady,
oh, cruel one, oh, cruel one.
She spurns your suit. Ho, 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 ho. I told you so. I told you so.
Shall we submit? Are we but slaves? Love comes alive too high and low. Return your sailors' cruel ways, and shall we sit to insult? No, no.
You must submit. You are but slaves. A lady, she, oh ho, oh ho. You lowly toilers of the waves, she spurns you all. I told you so.
Shall we submit? Are we but slaves? Shall we submit? Are we but slaves? Love comes alive too high and low. Return your sailors' cruel ways, and shall we sit to insult?
She spurns you all. I told you so.
my friends, my leave of life I'm taking. For oh, my heart is breaking when I am gone. Oh, prithee tell the maid that as I died, I loved her well.
The sky is all ablaze with wooing words and mountain song which chase the lagging hours along. And deep behind the maiden coin, a murmur's lost a chorus joy in dreamy rendezvous.
He thinks he's one day's Josephine, although the sky is now serene. A frowning thunderbolt above may end their ill-assorted love, which now is all ablaze. Our captain, ere the day is gone, will be extremely down upon the wicked men who are employed to make his Josephine less coy in many various ways.
Joy of rapture and foreseen, for now the sky is all serving. The eternity of our faith is high and sun high above. The sky is all ablaze, is all ablaze, is all ablaze. The sky is all ablaze.
With bated breath
And muffled oar,
without a light,
As still as death.
we'll steal ashore.
the clergyman
Shall make us one,
At 10:30,
then we can
return for none.
can't part them then.
this very night
With bated breath.
And muffled oar,
without a light.
As still as death.
we'll steal ashore.
The clergyman
Shall make us one,
At 10:30,
then we can
return for none.
and part them then.
every night the painted birds and ruffled game with gentle light. The silent song was in the shoulder with the
Out of flight, as still as death, we'll steal ashore. Our clergyman shall make us one. At 10:30 this very night, with bated breath and muffled door, without a light, as still as death, we'll steal ashore. The clergyman shall make us one at 10:30, and then we can return for none. None.
Forbear, nor carry out this scheme you've planned. She is a lady, you a foremast hand. Remember, she's your gallant captain's daughter, and you, the meanest slave that crawls the water.
No mockers, back, burning back, you shock us.
Let's give three cheers to sailors bright, passing on to bring the sun, and here's a hope and motion to the honor of the sailor. Tra la 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 la.
at sevens, I have lived hitherto, free from the breath of slander, beloved by all my crew. A really popular commander, but now my kindly crew rebel. My daughter to a tar is partial, Sir Joseph storms and sad to tell, he threatens a court-martial. Fair moon, to thee I sing, bright regent of the heavens. Say, why is everything either at sixes or at sevens? Fair moon, to thee I sing, bright regent of the
How sweetly he carols forth his melody to the unconscious moon. Of whom is he thinking? Some high-born beauty, it may be, who is poor little Buttercup, that she should expect his glance to fall on one so lowly. Yet if he knew, oh, if he only knew. Oh.
Ah, little Buttercup. Still on board? That's not quite right, little one. It would have been more respectable if you had gone on shore at dusk.
True, dear Captain, but the recollection of your sad, pale face seemed to chain me to the ship. I would fain see you smile before I go.
Ah, little Buttercup, I fear it will be long before I recover my accustomed cheerfulness. Misfortunes crowd upon me. All my old friends seem to have turned against me.
Oh, no. Do not say all, dear Captain, for that were unjust to one at least.
True, for you are staunch to me. If ever I were to give my heart again, methinks it would be to such a one as this. I am touched to the heart by your innocent regard for me, and if we were differently situated, I think I could have returned it. But as it is, I fear I can never be more to you than a friend.
I understand. You hold aloof from me because you are rich and lofty, and I poor and lowly. But take care. The poor bumper woman has gypsy blood in her veins, and she can read destinies.
Destinies?
There is a change in store for you.
A change?
Aye, be prepared. Things are seldom what they seem. Skim milk masquerades as cream. High-loose passers, patent leathers. Jackdaws strut in peacock feathers.
Very true, so they do.
Black sheep dwell in every fold. All that glitters is not gold. Storks turn out to be but logs. Bulls are but inflated frogs.
So they be frequently.
Drops the wind and stops the mill. Turbotties and vicious brill. Gild the farthing if you will. Yet it is a farthing still.
Yes, I know, that is so. Though to catch your drift I'm striving. It is shady, it is shady. I can see it what you're driving. Mystic lady, stern convictions on me stealing, that the mystic lady's dealing in oracular revealing. Yes, I know.
That is so.
Though I'm anything but clever, I could talk like that forever. Once a cat was killed by care, only brave deserve the fair.
Very true, so they do.
Wink is often good as nod, spoils the child who spares the rod. Thirsty lambs run foxy dangers, dogs are found in many mangers.
Frequently, I agree.
Of cat the chestnut snatches, worn a garments, show new patches, only count the chick that hatches, then a grown-up cat she catches.
Yes, I know that is so. Won't you catch my drift? He's striving. I'll dissemble. When he sees that you are time driving, let him tremble, let him tremble.
Though a mystic told you morrow, I shall learn the truth with sorrow, here today and gone tomorrow. Yes, I know.
That is so.
Though a mystic told you morrow, I shall learn the truth with sorrow, here today and gone tomorrow. Yes, I know. That is so. Incomprehensible as her utterances are, I nevertheless feel that they are dictated by a sincere regard for me. But to what new misery is she referring? Time alone can tell.
Captain Corcoran! Captain Corcoran, I am much disappointed with your daughter.
Yes, we are much disappointed with your daughter. We don't think she will do.
She won't do?
No, I'm afraid not.
The fact is that although I have urged my suit with as much eloquence as is consistent with an official utterance, I have done so hitherto without success.
And I have endorsed all of Sir Joseph's remarks and added a few of my own, but so far ineffectually.
Cousin Hebe, I'm sure your interference was well-intentioned, but I do not think you materially assisted my cause.
You do not?
I do not.
Crushed!
Really, Sir Joseph, I can scarcely account for it. Josephine is, of course, sensible to your condescension.
No, she naturally would be.
Naturally.
Don't.
Crushed!
It may be that your exalted rank dazzles her.
Oh, do you think so? It may be so.
It may.
I can hardly say, but she is a modest girl, and her social position is far below your own. It may be that she feels she is not worthy of you.
That is really a very sensible suggestion, and shows far more knowledge of human nature than I had given you credit for.
Very true indeed.
Ah, she comes. If your lordship would kindly reason with her and assure her officially that it is a standing rule at the Admiralty that love levels all ranks, and explain to her that you're willing to overlook this discrepancy, she might be brought to look upon your offer in its proper light.
It is not unlikely. I will act upon your suggestion.
And I will help you.
Captain Corcoran, please oblige me by taking this lady away and showing her the wonders of the forecastle.
Crushed again!
But soft, she is here. Let us withdraw and await our opportunity.
Oh, that I might retrace the steps
and dingy room in some back street with stuffy children crying, where organs yell and clanging housewives fume, and clothes are hanging out all day a drying, with one cracked looking glass to see your face in, and a dinner served up in a pudding basin.
Madam, it has been represented to me that you are appalled by my exalted rank. I desire to convey to you officially my assurance that if your hesitation is attributable to that circumstance, it is uncalled for.
Oh, then your honor is of the opinion that married happiness is not inconsistent with discrepancy in rank.
I am officially of that opinion.
That the high and the lowly may be truly happy together, provided that they truly love one another.
Madam, I desire to convey to you officially my assurance that love is a platform upon which all ranks meet.
I thank you, Sir Joseph. I did hesitate, but I will hesitate no longer. He little thinks how eloquently he has pleaded his rival's cause.
Never mind the why and wherefore, love can level ranks, and therefore, though his lordship's station's mighty, though stupendous be his brain, though her tastes are mean and flighty, and her fortunes poor and plain. Ring the merry bells on lordship, rend the air with warbling wild, for the union
gallant captain's daughter,
and a lord who rules the water,
and a tar who plows the water.
Let the air with joy be laden, let the songs be air above, for the union of a maiden with the man who walks along.
never mind the why and wherefore, love can level ranks, and therefore, though your nautical relation in my set could scarcely pass, though you occupy a station in the lower middle class.
Ring the merry bells on board ship, rend the air with warbling wild, for the union of his lordship with a humble captain's child,
For a humble captain's daughter,
For a gallant captain's daughter,
and a lord who rules the water,
and a tar who plows the water.
let the air with joy be laden, let the songs be air above, for the union of a maiden with the man who walks the lawn.
Never mind the why and wherefore, love can level ranks, and therefore I admit that your jurisdiction ably have you played your part. You have carried firm conviction to my hesitating heart.
Ring the merry bells on board ship, rend the air with warbling wild, for the union of my lordship with a humble captain's child,
for a humble captain's daughter,
For a gallant captain's daughter,
and a lord who rules the water,
and a tar who plows the water. Let the air with joy be laden,
ring the merry bells on board ship,
for the union of a maiden.
for her union with his lordship, and the songs the air above, for the man who wants to love, and the songs the air above, for the man who wants love.
Oh, Sir Joseph, I cannot express to you my delight at the happy result of your eloquence. Your argument was unanswerable.
Captain Corcoran, it is one of the most glorious characteristics of this country of ours that official utterances are invariably regarded as unanswerable.
At last my fond hopes are to be crowned. My only daughter is to be the bride of a cabinet minister. The prospect is Elysian.
Captain!
Deadeye, you here?
Don't shy away from me, Captain. I'm unpleasant to look at, and my name's against me. But I ain't as bad as I seem.
What would you with me?
I come to give you warning.
Indeed. Do you propose to leave the Navy then?
Yes. No! No! You misunderstand. Listen. Kind Captain, I've important information. Sing hey, the kind commander that you are, about a certain intimate relation. Sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar.
The merry, merry maiden, the merry, merry maiden, sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar. Good fellow, in conundrums you are speaking, sing hey, the mystic sailor that you are. The answer to them vainly I am seeking, sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar. The merry, merry maiden, the merry, merry maiden, sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar.
Kind Captain, your young lady is a sighing. Sing hey, the simple captain that you are. This very night with Rackstraw to be flying. Sing hey, the merry maiden and the tar.
The merry, merry maiden, the merry, merry maiden, the much too merry maiden and the tar.
Good fellow, you have given
the thoughtful sailor that you are. I'll talk to Master Extra in the morning, sing hey the cat of nine tails and the tar. The merry cat of nine tails, the merry cat of nine tails, the merry cat of nine tails and the tar. Dick Deadeye, I thank you for your warning. I shall at once take means to arrest their flight. This boat cloak will afford me ample disguise. So.
We're foiled. Foiled! Foiled!
Carefully on tiptoe stealing, breathing gently as we may. Every step with caution feeling, we will softly steal away. Goodness me, why what was that?
Silent B. It was the cat.
It was the cat.
They're right, it was the cat.
Pulled ashore in fashion steady, kind and witty, great the fair. For a clergyman is ready to unite the happy pair. Goodness me, why what was that?
Silent B. Again the cat.
It was again the cat.
They're right, it was the cat. Every step with caution feeling, we will softly steal away.
Every step with caution feeling, we will softly steal away.
Pretty daughter of mine, I insist upon knowing where you may be going with the sons of the bride. For my excellent crew, the foes they could company are scarcely fit company, my daughter, for you.
How hard will I do? The foes we could company were scarcely fit company for a lady like you.
Proud officer, that haughty lip uncurl, vain man, suppress that supercilious sneer, for I have dared to love your matchless girl, a fact well known to all my messmates here. Oh, whore! I, humble, poor, and lowly born, the meanest in the poor division, the part of their pathetic scorn, the mark of quarter dead derision, has dared to raise my wormy eyes above the dust from which you mold me in manhood's glorious pride to rise. I am an Englishman. Behold me,
He is an Englishman.
He is an Englishman, for he himself has said it, and it's greatly to his credit that he is an Englishman.
That he is an Englishman.
For he might have been a Russian, a French or Turk or Prussian, or perhaps Italian.
Or perhaps Italian.
But in spite of all temptations to belong to other nations, he remains an Englishman. He a man.
For in spite of all temptations to belong to other nations, he remains an Englishman. He remains an Englishman.
In uttering a reprobation to any British tar, I try to speak in moderation, but you have gone too far. I'm very sorry to disparage a humble formless lad, but to seek your captain's child in marriage, why, damning, it's too bad! It's damning, it's too bad! It's damning, it's too bad!
Did you hear him? Did you hear him? Oh, the monster! Oh, yes! Don't go near him! Don't go near him! He's swearing! Yes!
All hands!
My pain and my distress, I find it is not easy to express. My amazement, my surprise, may learn from the expression on my eyes.
My lord, one word, the facts are not before you. The word was injudicious, I allow. But hear my explanation, I implore you, and you will be indignant too, I vow.
I will hear of no defense. Attempt none, if you're sensible, that a word of evil sense is wholly indefensible. Go, rebel, get you hence to your cabin with celerity. This is the consequence of ill-advised asperity.
This is the consequence of ill-advised asperity.
For I'll teach you all alone to refrain from language strong, for I haven't any sympathy for ill-bred taunts.
No more have his sisters, nor his cousins, nor his aunts.
No more have his sisters, nor his cousins, nor his aunts. No more have his sisters, nor his cousins, nor his aunts. His sisters, nor his cousins will be reconciled by cousins, nor his aunts. For he is an Englishman, for he himself has said it, and it's plainly to his credit that he is an Englishman, that he is an Englishman.
Hooray!
Now tell me, my fine fellow, for you are a fine fellow,
Yes, Your Honor.
how came your captain so far to forget himself? I'm quite sure you gave him no cause for annoyance.
Please, Your Honor, it was thus wise. You see, I'm only a topman, a mere foremast hand.
You needn't be ashamed of that. Your position as a topman is an exalted one.
Well, Your Honor, love burns as brightly in the forecastle as it does on the quarterdeck. Oh, and Josephine, it's the brightest bud that ever blossomed on the tree of a man's wildest hopes.
Darling!
What?
She is the figurehead of my ship of life, the bride's beacon that guides me into my port of happiness. The rarest, the purest gem that ever sparkled on a poor but worthy fellow's trusting brow.
Very pretty, very pretty.
Insolent sailor! You shall repent this outrage. Seize him!
Oh, Sir Joseph, spare him, for I love him tenderly.
Pray don't. I will teach this presumptuous mariner to discipline his affections. Have you such a thing as a dungeon on board?
We have.
They have. Then load him with chains and take him there at once.
Farewell, my own, like my voice farewell. For crime unknown, I go to a dungeon cell.
I'm in a town, in the midnight the veil. Oh, rejoice in your dungeon cell.
A bone, I'll pick with his sailor fell. Let him be shown at once to his dungeon cell.
He'll hear no tone of the maiden he loves so well. No telephone communicates with his cell.
But when is known the secret I have to tell, wide will be thrown the doors of his dungeon cell.
He'll hear my own, I have my life so well. But when he's known, he goes to a dungeon, his dungeon cell.
My pain and my distress, again it is not easy to express. My amazement, my surprise, again you may discover from my eyes.
How terrible the aspect of his eyes!
Ere upon your loss you lay much stress, unharmed, concealed crime I would confess.
You had better be quiet.
On the contrary, she had better continue.
Oh, of course, anybody but me. Go on, good woman.
Many years ago, when I was young and charming, as some of you may know, I practiced baby farming.
Now this is most alarming. When she was young and charming, she practiced baby farming. How many years ago?
2 tender babes I lost. One was of low condition, the other upper class, a regular patrician.
Now this is the position. One was of low condition, the other a patrician. How many years ago?
Oh, bitter is my cup. However could I do it? I mixed those children up, and not a creature knew it.
However could you do it? Someday, no doubt, you'll brew it. Although no creature knew it, so many years ago.
In time each little waif forsook his foster mother. The well-born babe was brave, your captain was the other.
They left their foster mother. The one was Rafe, our brother. Our captain was the other. How many years ago?
Then I'm to understand that Captain Corcoran and Rafe were exchanged in childhood's happy hour, and that Rafe is really the captain, and the Captain Rafe?
That is the idea I intended to convey officially.
Oh, and very well you have conveyed it, Miss Buttercup.
Aye, Your Honor.
Dear me, have them brought before me at once.
My own father! A common sailor!
It is hard, is it not, my dear?
Well, this is a very singular occurrence. I congratulate you, both. Captain Rackstraw, desire that splendid seaman step forward.
Corcoran, 3 paces to the front, march!
If what?
I don't understand you.
If you please.
What?
Perfectly right, if you please.
If you please.
Well, you're a remarkably fine fellow.
Yes, Your Honor.
So it seems that Rafe was you and you were Rafe.
So it seems, Your Honor.
Well, I need not tell you that after this change in your condition, the marriage with your daughter is out of the question.
Oh, don't say that, Your Honor. Love levels all ranks.
It does, to a considerable extent, but it does not level them as much as all that. Yes, sir. Take her. And mind you, treat her kindly.
Oh, bliss!
Oh, Raptor! Oh, Raptor!
No bliss.
Oh, sad my lot and sorry. What shall I do?
Fear nothing. While I live, I'll not desert you. I'll soothe and comfort your declining days.
Oh, you don't do that.
Yes, indeed, I'd rather.
Very well, then. Tomorrow morn our vows shall all be plighted. 3 loving pairs on the same day, united.
Oh, joy of rapture unforeseen, the clouded sky is now serene. The God of day, the orb of love, has hung his ensign high above. The sky is all ablaze with words and loving song. We'll chase the lagging hours along and keep in mind the maiden point. They'll never forth the chorus joy in dreams
Captain of the Pinafore,
and a right good captain too.
And though before my fall I was captain of you all, I'm a member of the crew.
And though before his fall he was captain of us all, he's a member of the crew.
I shall marry with a wife in my humble rank of life, and you my own are she. I must wander to and fro, but wherever I may go, I shall never be untrue to thee.
What never?
No, never.
What never?
Well, hardly ever.
Hardly ever be untrue to thee. Give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the forward captain of the Pinafore. Give 3 cheers and 1 cheer more for the captain of the Pinafore.
For he loves little Buttercup, dear little Buttercup, though I could never tell why. But still he loves Buttercup, poor little Buttercup, sweet little Buttercup,
For he loves little Buttercup, dear little Buttercup, oh, I could never tell why. But still he loves Buttercup, dear little Buttercup, sweet little Buttercup,
I'm the monarch of the seas, and when I've married thee, I'll be true to the devotion of my love and plans.
Say goodbye to your sisters and your cousins and your aunts, especially your cousins whom you reckon of my dozens.
Goodbye to your sisters and your cousins and your aunts, especially your cousins and your reckon of my dozens and your aunts. For he is an Englishman, for he himself has said it, and gives greatly to his credit, that he is an Englishman, that he is an Englishman. Hooray!